Hey everyone, hello. So today's video is about one of the biggest names in Hollywood, Will Smith. Now, we know him as an actor, a rapper, and a global superstar. But what you may not know is that Will Smith had his own brush with the paranormal, and beyond that, he cultivated a spiritual worldview that doesn't quite fit into any traditional religion. So let's step into the hotel room where Will Smith encountered something that he said he couldn't quite explain. Years back, during one of his stays at a hotel, Will Smith reportedly had an experience that really rattled him. He described waking up in the middle of the night, feeling an energy in the room that was not normal. It wasn't just a creak of the floorboards or a draft. He said he felt a presence, something heavy and conscious that made him believe that he wasn't alone. What makes this story even more interesting is that Will Smith wasn't known for buying into ghost stories at the time. He's a man of reason, of humor, and of charisma. Yet in that moment, in that hotel room, he admitted that the experience made him consider that there are forces around us that we can't always explain.
I once had to emergency check out of a hotel because of a ghost.
I mean, when was this?
This was probably 27 years ago.
Okay. 27 years ago. Okay. And what was the ghost doing that made you have to check out?
Yeah. The ghost urinated in my friend's toilet and cleared all of his messages from his phone. And
now, why would if a ghost? If you're a ghost,
right,
and you had the chance to scare someone, would you urinate in the toilet and clear their voice messages from their phone?
it was a Lanesborough hotel in London.
Oh, so was it British ghost?
It was a. We didn't hear it talk. So we assumed it was British, but it was scary enough for us to check out of the hotel.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe that there are things that you don't understand, Jimmy.
What do you think? I'm gonna say.
See, Will has his life has been an adventure.
Yes. So this sounds like something that could have happened to Will.
I gotta go with my ride or die.
You say yes.
I
did
say
happen.
true.
Oh, all right. I will, against my will, almost like a British ghost, is urinating in my loo. And I'm going to go and say, it's true?
100% true.
God, you did!
Now, some reports suggest that this wasn't just a one-off. Will has mentioned that during travel, especially in hotels and in remote locations, that he's felt energies that linger, almost like remnants of people who were there before. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Will Smith isn't someone who claims a particular faith or doctrine. He doesn't align himself with a formal, conventional religion. Instead, he's openly described his spirituality in very simple but profound terms. He calls it love. For him, spirituality is rooted in the belief in the oneness of humanity. He once explained that rather than adhering to dogma, his guiding principle is the idea that we're all connected, that everything and everyone is a part of a greater whole. Love for him is the spiritual language that connects us across boundaries.
My personal belief is, I was raised, with a with an Old Testament grandmother. You know, so
Gigi.
Yeah. You know, so my way and my deepest understanding is biblical. You know, but I've read the Quran from cover to cover.
Yeah.
During Ramadan 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I read the Bhagavad Gita from cover to cover. I read the teachings of the Buddha. So, you know, if I had to say what my religion is, I would take the Muhammad Ali quote, and my religion is love. Right? I believe in the oneness and the possibility of harmony between people who are all reaching for the one truth.
Yeah.
There's a line in the same record we were just talking about. It says, we're just a room full of sinners reaching for the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
And I just love that line, you know, because everybody wants to hold on to some kind of comparative superiority.
For sure.
And, you know, what has been beautiful for me in the past couple of years is the loss of my illusion of moral superiority.
But Will's journey doesn't stop there. Reports indicate that Smith has gone deeper into exploring altered states of consciousness. He has openly discussed participating in ayahuasca ceremonies, a powerful Amazonian plant medicine known for inducing visions, deep self-reflection, and spiritual encounters. During these ceremonies, Will has shared that he met a spiritual guide, a presence he called Mother. This being or energy acted as a kind of teacher during his ayahuasca experiences, showing him insights about himself, his relationships, and the universe. He described Mother not as a hallucination, but as a consciousness, something real that communicates beyond words. It's fascinating because this mirrors what many others have experienced while using ayahuasca, a guided feminine presence, often interpreted as the spirit of the plant itself. In addition to ayahuasca, Will Smith has said he's explored teachings from multiple religions and traditions, from Christianity to Buddhism, from Islamic thought to Hindu philosophy. He's sought wisdom across the spiritual spectrum. But again, he never lands in one camp. For him, it's not about labels. It's about experiences and finding truth wherever it shows up. And perhaps that explains both his openness to paranormal encounters and his ayahuasca visions. Will Smith doesn't try to put these moments in a box. Instead, he embraces them as part of the mystery of being alive. So, what do we make of all of this? On one hand, we have a paranormal hotel encounter, a brush with the unknown. On the other, we see Will Smith embracing ayahuasca, spiritual guides, and a worldwide view based on love and unity. Maybe, in a way, these two sides aren't separate. Maybe the hotel room experience was simply another layer of what Smith has always sought. Proof that there's more to existence than what we see, more than what can be explained. And that, perhaps, is the essence of Will Smith. Spirituality, openness to love, to connection and the mysteries, whether they appear in the form of a ghost in the night or a voice from Mother during an ayahuasca journey. So that's it about Will Smith and his encounters. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of the spiritual side of him. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to help me out. Leave a comment, follow my channel, subscribe, and share this with friends who love stories that blur the lines between the physical and the spiritual. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and remember, sometimes the mysteries we experience are just invitations to look deeper. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.